Hey there, welcome back friends. Today we will discuss upon servlet lifecycle. So let's get started. Now friends, whenever we execute a JSP servlet application, that application will always run inside a servlet container. So this servlet container is the mother shell inside which our application will get executed. Now once your application start to execute, that web application has multiple steps involved. For example, whenever we start a servlet based web application, that application will start with couple of steps, and these steps are loading the servlet class, creating the instance of servlet, and finally calling the init method of the servlet. Now friends, as of now we are not talking about JSP files. Why? Because whenever the JSP file get executed, internally the JSP file gets converted into a servlet and then servlet gets executed. So there is no question of JSP files in here. Alright, so coming back to the major point in here, whenever we start a web application, first three steps are loading the servlet class, creating the instance of servlet, and then finally calling the init method. Now you can imagine it in this way. Whenever we execute a application, whenever your Tomcat web server starts, the Tomcat web server initially will execute these three steps beforehand. Then only we can proceed further. Once these three steps are done, then we would be calling the service method per call. So whenever there is a request, a web request, the service method will solve that, serve that. As the name suggests, the service method will serve the web application. And once everything is done, the service has been completed, all the request has been fulfilled, and for example we would like to unload the web application, we need to stop the web server. In that case we will end and we will call the destroy method, and the servlet will get destroyed. Now whenever there would be request, no matter how many pages are there, no matter how many users are there, the major request provider is nothing but your service method. So take a note of it. Alright, so this was a very short and quick description of servlets lifecycle, and this is a good to know information, and majorly this lecture is good when it comes to your interviews. In the interviews you may be asked about the servlet lifecycle, so take a note of this. Alright, so this is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you in the next video with a new topic. Thanks for watching.